And a very good morning. It's Mark here. The time is 8:30 Eastern. That's 1:30 GMT. Start of a new week, second week of December. Let's have a look at the dollar index to see how the week's shaping up. Another red candle, selling pressure, downward trend continuing. Have a look at the price right now, 105.62. And looking to test that 105, possibly 38 below from Friday, but certainly bearish, lower highs, looking to break down and break support over here. US dollar starting the week on a weak footing. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see it's been trying to break through the support over here at 105.56. Hasn't been able to do it yet, but certainly the sellers are in control, looking to test the 105.56 and moving further and further away from that 106 level, which kind of looked pivotal at one point. If I go back to the daily, we kept speaking about as long as buyers can keep it above 106, sellers below 106. Sellers have prevailed. Price is below 106, 105.59. And as the US session gets underway now, let's see if that US sell-off, the bearish, the downtrend continues, or as we did see last week on quite a few occasions, that during the Asian and European session, we saw weak US dollar. When the US session came around, just like we're seeing right now, there was a turnaround in US dollar. Buyers came into the picture. There was demand for US dollars, and US dollars, although it started the day weak, did end the day strong. Let's see how that works out. In about an hour's time, we have the S&P 500, which will be opening. Wow, have a look at the daily. There is, from an open pre-market opening at the 6100, which that level had been 6100, the level that buyers got to on Friday to close the week. Buyers have added on to that 6100, and now you can see 6164. That's a big move up. You can see today's candle in relation to the other daily candlesticks. So the uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, continuing strong. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see it all happened on that one big candlestick at 7 a.m. Eastern time. That is 7 a.m. GMT time, and it's now hanging around near those resistance levels at 616, 6170. We're sitting there at the resistance for now. Also note the inverse relationship with the US dollar. We had weak US dollar, we got strong S&P 500. That is the traditional inverse relationship between the two. Let's have a look at gold. Gold looking strong. Gold fighting its way back, sitting at 2,660. But bear in mind, gold has been in this very tight range now. It's quite some time that it's been stuck in this tight range. It broke below on Friday, Friday. You can see I've drawn in this ascending trend line, struggled there on Thursday, Friday. Today it's already broken above that. Let's see if that can be maintained. And the next level on the upside will be 2,667. That is the intraday resistance. Also, inverse relationship with the US dollar. We've seen weak US dollar today. So far we're seeing strong gold. Let's see if buyers can maintain. Let's get to the hourly. Let's see if buyers can maintain and keep up the pressure, the demand, and get to that 2,666 level on the way to looking possibly at 2,700. It's been a while since gold has been at that level. Brent oil. There we go. 71.90, almost at $72. That's a bit of a fight back already, giving it up. You can see sitting in still a very tight range Brent oil with support here at 71.77 on the downside, 71.80 on the upside, 72.11. That's a really tight range on the hourly. You can see, let me just zoom out to the daily, sorry, to get a better perspective. And there you can see the really tight range as well from a slightly bigger picture. It's our view. There we've got support at 70.77, and buyers that did step in today after last week's sell-off. Buyers stepped in today. Market opened a little bit higher and now testing the 72 level, 71.93. So sellers, as soon as it got below 71, with the sellers brought it below 71, buyers stepped in at that 71 level. They've taken it up to now, as you can see, 71.93, testing 72. Let's go to the hourly. There you can see pretty flat for right now, but it is an uptrend. Buyers looking to continue the uptrend they've started and looking for $72. Overall, it's down. The bias is down. You can see that today, looking to change things, but certainly an overall and a daily downtrend, and the bias is down. Lastly, let's look at crypto. There's a sell-off today, 101.36. That's the resistance. It's come down in today's trading to start the week. The range, that $4,000 range, 101 on the upside, 97 on the downside. And if you have a look how the price has closed, most of the price action, but certainly the open and the close have been within this range for quite some time. And again, that is 97 on the downside and 101 on the upside. That's $4,000. Sellers have started off today strong, come down all the way from that 101 just over, as low as 97, now settling at around that 99 level. Buyers will look to take the price above 100,000. That's looking pivotal. It's a natural level to be pivotal. 100,000 is what the buyers are looking for, and then obviously to go up and test the previous high last week for 104. Sellers are going to look to bring this down. Maybe we can see there the beginnings of pretty drastic, but a down trend. Sellers will look to keep it under this range, under this level, 98, come down to 98, maybe lower to 97, and keep it below that all-important 100K level. Good trading, guys. Keep that distance.